hi, I went camping for the first time, right? For that reason, I needed to go to Target to get some stuff that I really needed for camping, yes. But then, I found this thing right here. And I also found one of my favorite albums of all time, the Blue album by Weezer. This is kind of like a necessity, right? Because I was feeling guilty and didn't buy what I was supposed to buy. I just decided that I was gonna make a video about it. And I'm also gonna try to put this thing on. I'm gonna do an IGTV so we can do it together and I can pretend that I'm doing good use of my money. Let's go, let's have a vinyl tour. But before we start this video, just please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up to make me feel better, because then I know that you liked my content talking about my vinyls. Let's go. Alright, so I'm not gonna start by in a specific order, right? I'm just like taking them here. It's probably by the order that I've been listening to, you know. But anyway, we're gonna start with this one that I didn't even open yet. It's gonna be an unboxing. Ooh. As I told you, this one I got at Target a few days ago and I didn't want to open before the video. This is the Blue album, one of my favorite albums of all time, one of my favorite Weezer albums, of course. Oh, I love to see that. Usually when you buy a vinyl, you get like a poster or something like that. That Lana Del Rey picture that you always see on the back of my videos, it came on her vinyl. That's really cool. Let's see the vinyl. It's blue as well. It's so beautiful. This album is just so good. And one thing that I do on every album that I get is that I write where I got it and when I got it or who gave it to me, and etc. Okay, so that was our first album. Now this album, if he could speak, he would ask me to please stop listening to him because he's tired. I love Bruno Mars. I have a thing for him and I just love listening to this album for any situation in life. If you're in love, listen to this album. If you're sad, listen to this album. If you're happy, girl, go with this album. It's just so good for everything. I talked about this album before in some videos. It's for sure one of my favorite Lana Del Rey albums. This album was released last year in New York and it was a very difficult moment of my life and I just connected with this album so bad. It's really beautiful. You have like a lot of space and etc. But it's a lot of songs. Okay, this one takes responsibility to talk about one of the best and prettiest albums that I have for sure. This is Use Your Illusion 1. Every time I talk about Duff McKagan or Use Your Illusion by Guns N' Roses, I have to show that I met Duff McKagan. So yeah, now I have 1 and 2 and like for real, this is one of the best albums in life and it's just so good. The song Dust and Bones became one of my favorite songs after listening to this in the record player, you know, because it sounds so good. This is the prettiest album I have ever seen in my whole entire life and everyone I show just loves it as well because look, it's like this. It's like a plastic. Isn't it cool? Anyway, Dookie by Green Day. One of my best friends gave to me as a gift and it was a really nice day because I gave her an album. I think I gave her Beatles that day, but I gave her a vinyl as well and I just think it's so beautiful, you know. This is the kind of friendship that I like to have, you know, someone that gives me records. For sure it's a good person. This is one of my favorite albums in life because this is one of my favorite shows in life. By the way, please remind me of making a video about this Unplugged in New York. We have so much to talk about it, but anyway, it's just great and absolutely beautiful. Now this is an upsetting story because one of my favorite Lana Del Rey songs is Gods and Monsters. It's from this album but from the deluxe version and I knew that. But I just had gotten my record player. It was my first day having that and then I just saw the Lana Del Rey record and I was like, and then like a week later I saw the deluxe version and I didn't buy it because I'm not a money machine. But anyway, it was for sure like a good addiction and you know, it's just so good because there are some songs like Diamond on You or Radio or Carmen. This vinyl was also a gift. It's so special because first, it was my first vinyl in life and secondly, as you can see, very old and there's a lot going on in here. And it's very old, so it belonged to someone and then belonged to someone that gave to someone that gave to me, and I'm not gonna give this to anyone, okay? It's gonna stay here. But it's so special. It's Some Girls by Rolling Stones, and honestly, I'd never heard this album before until I got the vinyl. So Alright, and the last vinyl in my collection is just so beautiful and it's so good. It's 10 by Persian. I always say that if I had to marry an album, I probably would marry 10 by Persian because I don't know, it's just so good. It just has like everything. Just so you know, I really love this album. And by the way, I put the records in the wrong spot. They shouldn't be here. Because you see, but you're supposed to have like those two spaces and then you have two records because one is in a special edition. So this was supposed to be in here. They weren't supposed to be together. So here, Stand by Persian is one of the prettiest things that I've ever seen. This vinyl is just so gorgeous, and it was also a gift. The same friend that gave Nirvana to me, she gave me that, and I gave her a housey one because she loves her. And this one is a very interesting vinyl because you have the exact same songs of the regular 10 by Persian, but you have in a different version. So it changed like a little things that you can just understand, that you can just notice by really paying attention or listening to it with the headphones on. So guys, that's it. That was so fast. I really thought we were gonna take like the whole afternoon doing that, but it was actually very fast. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked my collection. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Please like this video, okay? Because I really need to feel good about my choices, and you're gonna help me on that. Yay. Okay. All right. Bye.